Hi there and welcome back to our Sunday video. Right from the outset, I had big hopes for the success of these beautiful glitter and metallic powder coasters, and bits of it really good, but unfortunately other bits not quite so good. So as I said before, with this channel, we will show you the good with the bad. We've shown you some gold flake there. I didn't end up using it, but here we go with a time lapse of me just painting metallic powder into these lovely hexagon shaped molds, these coaster molds. All the excess are tipped out. So we've got 2 gold and 2 coppery bronzy colour. So the excess there in that one in the right hand bottom right there, I did actually tip out and put back in the container. The metallic powders are from Let's Resin. Fantastic metallic powders from there. So here I am, this is the coaster holder. We're just painting the or brushing the metallic powders in to the stand bits and then trying to segregate out the sections of the mould there with the 2 different colours. So I thought, oh yeah, that's a good idea. That'll tie in well. Little did I know. Anyway, moving on. Just showing you these 4 lovely shaped coasters and the mould. Did find a couple of imperfections. They weren't the most expensive moulds we've ever bought. In fact, they're in with the cheapest. So I suppose you get what you pay for, and sometimes you just risk it. As the saying is, you'd risk it for a biscuit. I don't know if you've heard of that before, but we certainly have. And we were certainly risking it. And we didn't get the biscuit, unfortunately. Anyway, moving on. I decided to add a bit of glitter. Now these glitters are in a pack of about 50 odd that we got, and they're the small tube sizes from a company called Hemway. All the description of everything that we've used is down in the, or all the details will be in the description box of everything that we've used in this project. So they're showing they've got, they call it confetti style glitter. So you've got a mix of very fine glitter with slightly larger pieces of glitter. Can be all round shape, can be some star shapes, cloud shapes, moon shapes, and so on. Here we go. So we're going to use some just 1-to-1 resin, clear resin, with this project. I think for a future one what I'd probably do is put a bit of the metallic powder in each of those and just pour some resin into it first. So just mixed up one type of this, I think it was something like a bronze or gold tiger mix. Fantastic name for it. So we're just pouring that into that one. So that's the gold into the gold, and then the gold into the gold. So we had 2 of each to make a set of 4, just making sure that they've gone to the edges. And there we go with the gold in that side and the gold in that one. And then here we are with this lovely coppery bronze colour. And this was the same thing. It was a tiger bronze mix. I think it was something like that it was called. I did these rather a long time ago. So a bit unfortunate there. It looks like some of the metallic powder is actually coming away from the side of the mould, and that's usually if you've used too much. So I may have not tapped everything out correctly and thoroughly enough. So that's a note for the future self to do. So here I'm just going to fill up the remainder 2 of these legs of the coaster holder, and then what we have left we're just going to pour over the top to fill it up. So I was hoping that this would look lovely. Obviously I'm aware of the fact that you won't be able to see it because of course we've dusted the whole of the mould with a metallic powder, but it was the resin that I had and I didn't want to waste it. So we've also filled up 2 lovely deep puffy heart moulds, 1 of each type of the resin. So one with the gold tiger mix, 1 with the bronze tiger mix, and we still had yet more. So I thought, do you know what? Let's use the snail mould. This is rather cute snail. So yeah, just trying to use up all of the resin that we have left. Waste not, want not, as my granny used to say. So here we are. This is the I didn't show you the demould of him, unfortunately. He's rather cute. Unfortunately though, don't know what happened here, but his little antennae didn't quite get to the ends of the mould, or the very tips inside the mould, or there were air bubbles. No air bubbles anywhere else on this. And it looks like the heavier, bigger pieces of the glitter all went to the bottom of the mould. So a similar thing happened with the hearts, although that still looks rather gorgeous. I think we've turned these into handbag charms or key rings. So they will be available in the Etsy shop, these 2 heart moulds. Mr. Snail won't, I'm afraid, and the coasters also won't, because we weren't 100% happy. So here's just showing you a demould of one of the hearts. These can be a bit tricky to get out, and they usually then pop out. So yeah, just go careful when you're demoulding. So we've got a little bit of a lip there on the resin. So you can sand that down using a piece of sandpaper, fine grade, or emery board, or a nail file. So there we go. Yeah, that's the one with the bronze glitter mix in it. It was beautiful, and that's again the heavier, bigger pieces have collected at the bottom. The 2 together look rather lovely. There we are. Now here's to demould the coaster. So I'm only going to show you one of each colourway, one of the gold and one of the bronze coppery colour. I mean, you don't really want to sit and watch me demould all 4. So there we go. And this was the following day, and it was cured. We'd got a little bit of overspill happened, but that's easily got rid of using a little pair of scissors just to snip in and trim it up, or you can use an emery board or piece of very fine grade sandpaper. So it came out the mould quite easily and clearly. We were just able to pull that little bit off there. To go in and sort that out, tidy it up a bit later. The glitter looks lovely. The edges of the mould, fabulous with the metallic powder. But I don't know if you caught that then, or you can see it, but there's like a mottled look to the underside, and I couldn't work out why that was, and I thought there was something wrong with the technique I'd used with the metallic powder. I wasn't sure at that point. Anyway, so here we go, demoulding one of the bronzy coppery ones. Again, came away from the mould lovely. Very happy with the effect of the glitter. Got a little bit of blooming happening, unfortunately. Some slightly sharp edges. Again, you just take that down. And again, I'm looking at it thinking, what's all that marks? Where do those marks come from? And then it occurred to me, it hit me. It's the different sizes of the glitter. So the glitter itself has shown through the resin and then shown through, which of course I expected, and then shown through the metallic powder, which I don't understand. I've put enough metallic powder in. So like I said, Future Self will be mixing up some metallic powder in the resin, pouring it into the coasters, letting that cure, then do a clear coat of the resin with the glitter in. So this is just a fastened up version of me demoulding the coaster holder. And yeah, very, very bendy. So although this is the bottom, so you'll never actually see the glitter, I thought, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Although you'll never see it. And that was the other side, but very, very disappointed again, because I don't know if you saw it then, the bottom of the coaster holder, and I know when the coasters are in it, you're not going to see it, but I don't understand why we've got this black. You can just see it there on one of the edges of the coasters. It's sort of black marks. Really just not sure what happened, what was going on. I don't know if it's something to do, has the resin reacted with the glitter, with the dye and the glitter, although I wouldn't have thought so, but I really just don't know what's happened there, because it's such a shame. I mean, these coasters would have been fantastic. We will use them in our own home. We will use them because you can never have too many coasters. But yeah, I think Future Self, things we could improve on for sure. Definitely are things there that we could improve on. I would use the mould again, but would probably use a different technique. Oh, there's the snail again and the 2 hearts. The snail is rather cute, although his antennae aren't quite there. But yeah, so thanks everyone for tuning in. We're uploading on Wednesday with a Halloween theme, Friday with a Halloween theme, and also taking part in the Halloween collaboration with Claire's Crafty Corner on Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks again. Bye bye.